Whoa. Is that a thing? Like, oh, dude. That would be so cool if that was a thing. Generic Control and the Nakago's. We're back with some more Overanalyzing Avatar. Today we have the Guru, which is when Aang meets with Guru Patik, I believe is what his name is, and he teaches them all about like the spirits and stuff like that. It's a really, really good episode. Here's some reaction to the last one, which was the Earth King. I'll leave it right up there. Also, be linked down below in the description. Also, you'll place my channel with all of my other Overanalyzing Avatar reactions. Go in chronological order. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hopefully I can make it a tiny little bit better. I read every single comment, so leave them down below. You all show so much support down below in the comment section by doing a whole bunch of fun facts and stuff like that, because I've never seen Korra and I've never read the books or anything. I've literally only ever seen the Avatar: Last Airbender, which I've watched it multiple times. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a part of my childhood that a lot of people say I never experienced. But like I said, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, if the video starts like a couple seconds in, that's because I was like listening to music while editing a video or making a thumbnail or something. Like I was listening to unreleased Kid Laroi music, and for some reason YouTube was like, "Oh, you want to watch the next episode of Overanalyzing Avatar, right? You've been listening to music for hours. You want to watch Overanalyzing Avatar: The Guru, right?" So yeah, that's why the first couple seconds might be messed up. I'm sorry. I didn't know YouTube was just gonna be like, "Yeah, you want to see this? Forget music. You want to see this." But let's go ahead and jump onto this episode. Oh man, if anything's ever blurred,
little thing in this first...
and yeah, it's screwed up because YouTube's dumb. Okay.
Cool,
yeah.
Easily missable little thing in this first.
If anything's ever blurred, it's YouTube's copyright system. I'm sorry.
Camouflaged in pretty good as well.
It's very obvious to see him.
We've got a new apartment, new furniture.
Nice.
And today's the grand opening of your new tea shop.
Sits on the floor.
Things are looking up, Uncle.
This change can seem kind of drastic, even to the most open of minds.
I explained why the first couple seconds played like that.
Come out the other side feeling like this, but
in case you're wondering, I
things
talked
that
about
really
the intro.
Cemented these feelings for Zuko being dreams kind of rings hollow. I think this is supposed to be Zuko's big breaking point. Kind of. We'll get to that.
His
but
whole
seeing it be
metamorphosis.
so drastic, so suddenly feels jarring. It kind of
Also,
plays
Kim
to
Tog
the
with great
opposite effect
comments.
of all those reality checks he's gotten up until now that slowly changed him. Of course, this only lasts for about an episode and a half, so I probably shouldn't have written an entire paragraph about this. But here we are at the end of the paragraph.
Ah, the script. Oh. Nice. What's going on?
Really quick in this one shot, you can see this guy compare his own height to
His
Toph,
height, yeah.
since these guys haven't seen him since he was just a little kid.
How many years it's been? Hey, what's up, bro?
Wait,
You should definitely be aware.
Here you can see some unknown water tribesman we'll never see again. He's not important, I promise.
Yep, not important.
Again. He doesn't even have a name, I guarantee it.
Nope, that doesn't have a name.
Fuck, Bato's arm is all jacked up here, and if you remember, he was
He
actually
was
being
burned.
treated for it back in his titular episode.
Yep.
Hi, Dad.
You think it'd be more aware,
Man, there's so much good feeling Sokka stuff in this episode. I love this shit.
Look, Bosco.
but then you have
the
this.
Kyoshi warriors are here to protect us.
He
Apparently
said,
Bosco got
famously,
eaten.
And wrong.
It's terrible when you can't trust the people who are closest to you.
Slick little bit of foreshadowing with this glance between May and Ty Lee, knowing
Yeah.
that they betray Azula in the not-so-distant future.
The
I don't
Council
think
of
that's
Five
what that
is meeting
was.
to plan an invasion of the Fire Nation this summer.
I don't know if you
on
just
the day
say
of a
this.
solar eclipse.
For some reason, I love the fact
Make
that
video
Azula's
live.
eyes widen a little bit, but we don't see her eyebrows shoot up. It's like she's surprised, but she's so cold and sick with it that it's only the tiniest bit of that surprise.
Yeah,
that
it's
covers
like,
way less than
oh
an
well.
average person. I think that's really cool. Also, you'll notice that Azula actually took specifically Suki's headgear. She's the leader, so I guess she gets
Oh, yeah.
the leader's outfit. Even more Badger Mole
Where is
statues.
Suki?
Cool.
General
Tell me what
Thong's
happened.
base will serve as the launching point for the attack.
General Thong gets name dropped here, who is the same general that we saw in the first episode
Yeah,
of the season,
who's
who was
trying to
all
get-
fired up about the Avatar state. Similarly, we
Yeah.
can see General Sung here, the general from the top of the wall in the drill episode.
The Army and Navy will invade
That's
the
so
Fire
cool
Nation
that they
on the
do
day
that.
of Black Sun.
Momo.
Or we could send in Momo to do some damage.
There's a timeline where Momo ate the fish and this war was over months ago using this exact tactic, I'm telling you.
All we need is the Earth King's seal in order to execute the plan.
You really
All right,
need
man,
the-
you could just hand it to me, come on.
Yeah,
Little
or just
Rasputin
launch
was
it.
meditating on the same platform he was in Appa's Lost
That's his
Station.
favorite spot.
I was a spiritual brother of your people and a personal friend of Monk Yatso.
Holy moly, forget the
How
air
old
temple.
are
This
you?
dude's body is a temple. He's what, minimum 110 years
Yeah.
old then? If they were like colleagues, he's probably at least 160, 170. If your body weight in pounds is ever lower than your age, I think that's a pretty enormous accomplishment.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It
I had
tastes
it-
like onion and banana.
God, he's that old?
That's because it is.
Wait, drinking onion and banana juice? That's a good Patreon goal. Someone write that down.
You might
That's a
think you're the
Patreon goal,
greatest
you can do
earthbender
that?
in the world, but even you can't bend.
Also, I think somebody said that
Literally every time I watch
Toph
this
might
scene and I
not
see
be the
Toph
first to admit
quizzically
this.
touch the metal, I think of the words, "Can I fucking not?" in my head as if she's thinking them. I don't know why. It's permanently in my head to do that.
Yeah, I was like, why can't I?
Presented with an extraordinary opportunity, girls.
Oh, look at the reflection attention to detail on Azula walking through the room. That's super cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that one until right now.
May finally
That
get
is
to wear
really
makeup
good.
that's not totally depressing.
Ha ha.
Me
The
when I
writers
listen
are
to
so
music.
good, man. Like, yeah, that's totally a little lighthearted jab a teenager would make at their friend. Like, this feels so natural. I love how
Looks
they
like a panda.
characterize these people.
I'm talking about conquering the whole Earth Kingdom.
Oh, word? There's things
Oh,
that people
word?
like about Azula. Oh, she's so powerful. She's got cool blue fire. She has that one cool one-liner. But this is the
And she would
kind of shit
definitely
that
stab
speaks to
me.
me when I'm watching a villain. The Earth King just delivered a bombshell to her that her home is going to be invaded.
And
in
she
a few
brushed it
months.
off.
But that's still not her immediate concern. The Dai Li is mentioned to her in the same conversation, kind of offhandedly, and she didn't lose that info in the shock of finding out about the invasion. That's really cool. Like, she easily could have tunneled.
I wonder
vision
who
on
taught
that,
her how
but
to do
she
this.
Stayed the course and found a way to take the offensive. That's what makes her a great villain to me. Her cunning and mental fortitude and stability.
In order to master the
Sounds like a
Avatar's
didgeridoo.
Hey, what's that? That better not be what I think it is.
That's a
I
full
guess
moon.
we'll
There was a full
start
moon
with
last
the
night.
basics. The water flows through this creek, much like the energy flows through your body.
Oh, this is
an
the
awesome way to
chakras.
simplify and represent the idea of chakras.
Yeah.
So much so that one time I was at this new agey kind of presentation about Eastern philosophies, and the presenter literally
Why?
used the creek with pools of water analogy. And I was like, whoa, hold on.
I wonder
In
where you
that
got this
moment,
from.
I was that Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Well,
There are 7 chakras that go up the body. Each pool of energy has a purpose.
wasn't
and
this
can
also
be
like a
blocked by
Naruto thing? I've
specific
never seen
kind of
Naruto.
emotional
Doesn't
mark.
surprise you.
This is true in the real life way
Don't
of
act
thinking
surprised.
too, but what's really cool is that there's a color that represents each chakra as well. During all of Aang's chakra unlocking exercises, we see visions that he's experiencing that are tinted with the color that that specific chakra is
Wait, really?
associated with. Like, for example, this first one is the red chakra, so Aang's visions are in red. The final chakra is purple, so Aang's visions are in purple, and so on and so on.
Oh.
It deals with
Oh.
survival. And is
They knew what they were
blocked by
talking
fear.
about.
It's interesting that the first thing Aang thinks of is the blue spirit, who he knows is Zuko. Is Aang really afraid of Zuko? He's kind of clowned on him just about every time they've met. It could be that Zuko is just a representation of what the Fire Nation is in his head, and that's why.
Yeah, he has- yeah,
I've always
he doesn't
liked
really
the concept of
know
Aang being kind of afraid
the
of
Fire
the
Nation.
Avatar state and what it's capable of when he's not in control. And I'm really glad to see it's referenced again here.
Yeah, lose control is not fun.
I think we kind of need this moment of Aang being afraid of Ozai. Like, they're the destined final battle, but they only share the scenes of the final battle in the final
That's
two
the only
episodes.
time,
So
yeah.
I think it's really important
Was
to
it
at least
2
tell
episodes
the
or 3?
audience how Aang feels about him.
Next is the
Water chakra?
brilliant. Maybe one day you will be a guru too.
You'll
And
notice
live
that
to be
this
that
is
age?
the only chakra that Patik doesn't associate a body part to. That's because this chakra is associated with the genitals, so that was probably no bueno for a Nickelodeon show.
This
Oh.
chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt.
I really like that there's one chakra that deals with shame and one that deals with guilt. They're very much linked, but deal with very different
He
events.
still
Shame
feels-
is kind of
yeah.
internal negative feelings about what you've done. You're disappointed in yourself.
And shame
Guilt
is other
when you
people,
perceive
or you.
others thinking badly of you over
Something like
something
that, yeah.
you've done. And I think that's a really cool and nuanced distinction to make.
Yeah, it's really cool. I definitely did not pay that much attention to it the first
all
time.
of those people.
This episode really opens
they're
up a
fine.
lot of
They're
Aang to
durable.
us too. We never see him really struggle with hurting those people, but you don't really see the things that bother
Also,
people in
somebody
the
made
back
a
of their
video
minds,
counting up the
unless they
body
open up.
count,
So I think this
like
works
how many
really well.
kills
If you are to be a
characters have.
positive
That would make
influence
a
on the world,
banger YouTube video.
You need to forgive yourself.
Like, that would be
Bars, Guru.
millions
I
of
like that
views, I'm
shit.
sure.
When a ship detonates the mine, the seaweed tangles up the propeller, and the foul smell forces people to abandon the ship.
That's a very family-friendly mind you've come up there with, Hakoda. I'm sure Nickelodeon is very happy they don't blow up and kill people.
Yeah.
Rest of you men, prepare for battle.
God, you ever
what
watch
should I
Whale
do, Dad?
Wars?
Aren't you listening? I said the rest of you men get ready for battle.
Holy fuck, this feels good. Like, this is one of my favorite moments of the whole show.
The
Sokka finally
happiness.
gets the validation that his dad couldn't give him a few years ago. And it's written and delivered so perfectly. You could
He
just
knows
tell
exactly
how
what
much
he
it
was
means
doing.
to Sokka. I love this shit, man.
No. I'm thankful because you decided to share this special day with me. It means more than you know.
Man, they're doing a really good job of setting
God,
up the
I love
heart-wrenching
Iroh.
finale between this and the Sokka stuff, just so they can do this.
Strike.
Season 2, Episode 19, Episode 20. Us chumps. Who do you think? Who do you think you are? I
I'm never
am.
gonna firebend again. I can't.
You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life.
I like that Aang
That's
is
true.
trying to find balance within himself, and he's kind of a metaphor for the world at large at this point. He is air, water, and earth working together, but fire
In
is
balance.
the problem. The Fire Nation for
Fire's
the
the
world,
problem.
and fire bending for him. Each time Aang opens a chakra, we get this nice bell noise. But this time we kind of get a hollow sounding one, which plays into this joke.
Like it.
That
Oh.
chakra opened less like a flowing creek and more like a burping bison.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
they
well.
replaced those Badger Mole statues. Very critical information.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
You can,
Good
you
to
can
know.
tag me in the comments.
The fourth
Everything that just
chakra
happened, they're
is
like, oh, gotta
located
get
in the
statues back.
heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief.
Here we get a statue of what looks like Avatar Yang Chen, and there's a couple of them throughout the episode.
Okay. I'm guessing that's where she was from. Hello.
Damn, Aang doesn't even think about his airbending friends, like the kids his age? That's cold.
Very good.
Can I have some onion banana juice, please?
Man, how did he do that? That was like the perfect line read. Shout out to Zach Eisen, the voice actor for Aang.
Zach
Absolutely
Eisen.
killed it. This statue of Yang Chen seems to be wearing the same or a similar medallion to Gyatso in this statue. Aang said Gyatso was the best in the world, so could this be the best airbender in the world medallion?
You must accept that you
Whoa.
are the
Is that a
Avatar.
thing? Like, oh,
Pretty obvious,
dude.
but this
That
is
would
the
be
same
so
shot from
cool
the
if that was a
opening. Don't
thing.
think anyone missed that one.
Very good, Aang.
I know people don't like how quickly Aang seems to get through this entire
Well, we
very
also don't know how
daunting
much time
spiritual
passes.
journey in probably about 10 minutes of screen time, but I think it's fine. More than fine. I think this is paced really well and stays very interesting throughout. I don't need another episode for this.
The
That's
greatest
fair, yeah.
illusion of this world is the illusion of separation.
Like the Four Nations.
Yeah, the Earth Kingdom's so
Yes.
large.
We are all one people, but we live as if divided.
Of course, this episode has banging lessons throughout that the viewer can follow along with. This one, obviously, about the stupidity.
so many
of
lessons in
xenophobia, but there's
Avatar.
so many that you can get something
When you're a
out of.
kid, you don't
Forgive
understand.
yourself,
You're an
face
adult,
your
you
fears,
understand it.
Accept who you are. I love everything about this.
Even metal is just a part of Earth that has been purified and
Mm-hmm.
refined.
Man, this is so cool, dude. The show is paced so amazingly. The viewer naturally has questions of the limits of bending. Well, why can't earthbenders bend?
Yeah,
metal?
why can't
Couldn't
they?
waterbenders bend people? And it's so cool that they get around to answering
Also
those
lava.
questions. And the answers are always interesting. Toph is literally the first to do it in history, and that feels awesome. This
I don't know
moment
if she
either
is.
extremely gratifying.
I think somebody said
because
that
you
she
thought
might
of
not
metal
be.
bending yourself already, and you're happy to see it, or you never thought of it, and it blows your mind out the back of your head. This is just an incredible moment.
I really wonder why
Take
was
the
she
chair,
able to?
please.
Did
You
she
want a
just
chair for
have
the
to
lemur?
see the
Yeah, I
metal
want a chair for
or the
lemur,
earth?
Obviously. What are you, an imbecile?
Uncle, I need 2 jasmine, 1 green, and 1 lychee.
I'm brewing as fast as I can.
Raggy.
Oh, that ain't good.
On what
That ain't
attaches you to this world?
God, Overanalyzing Avatar is so hilarious.
I get the fact that he likes Katara, and that's the whole crux
Does
of
he
the
like
conflict,
Katara?
and that's kind of
Never
how it has
noticed.
to work. But like, what about Appa? At least.
Let them
But did they
flow
kiss?
down the river, forgotten.
What? Why would I let go of Katara?
Yeah, I mean, I agree
Just
with that.
admits
The
it to
rest
himself.
of the chakras have been things that everyone can kind of grasp and understand. But now that we're getting into this cosmic energy shit, the viewer loses the script, just like Aang does. And that's a pretty cool effect, that you've gone on this journey with him, and you come to the exact same conclusion as he does in this moment.
Bro has some eyebrows. I guess if I was that age.
Thank goodness you're here, Suki. Something
not
terrible is
Suki.
going on.
Were you guys just sitting here in the throne
you
room,
waiting?
menacingly?
I just saw Prince Zuko and his uncle.
She did the eye thing again.
Yeah. Oh, immediately attacks. Also, it's a 1v3. Yeah, against those 3.
It's supposed to be blood. I get it. I got it.
Yeah. Hello, giant Aang in space.
It's so fucking cool. It's like the coolest imagery ever. I don't even have a good answer for what this is. It's like the incarnation of the Avatar spirit, or like his
But
potential
through
or something.
him.
I don't care. This is like a top 5 moment in the show for me. I get chills whenever I watch this.
Yeah. They did a perfect representation of this. Also, the
It's a
purple.
nice touch that Katara is literally yelling to let her go in Aang's spiritual experience about letting her go. And he still can't bring himself to do it. For
Fair.
obvious reasons, but it's still a nice touch.
It's another one of her tricks.
Yeah.
There's a giant hole in the box. How is that a trick?
It's not. It's the real deal.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this episode is good. I don't even have anything to say here. This episode is just wicked.
Hello. Get in the
I'm
box.
going to be stuck in here forever with you.
They get
aren't
free,
I?
don't
All
they?
4 walls around these two seem pretty flat and well intact, not like the scrunched up metal it should be after Toph just did that.
Ready
Eh,
to go
maybe
knock
just on the
some
outside.
Fire Nation heads?
Hakoda says a very similar line to one Katara said in episode 2 here.
And Sokka, I'm sure you'll
What?
get to knock some firebender heads on the way.
Oh, that
You
means
know
their
how
father's
much
been
this
saying that
means
for
to
a
me,
while,
Dad.
probably.
I'll make you proud.
Hey, check it out. Sokka gets a new club, and he even has it in a couple future episodes.
This can't be good news.
No, it's
Man,
not.
this feels good. This plays
Also
up
the fact that
very
you went and
lesson
found him.
Hakoda imparted to Sokka way back when. Being a man is knowing where you're needed the most. And Sokka knows he needs to go with Aang right now, despite wanting to go with
Does
his
he?
father.
Does
Hell
Aang even
yeah,
say
Hakoda turns
why?
around with a proud smile on his face.
Why should I help you?
Because I can get you the Avatar.
Can you? The whole
can
plan
you?
is to use Katara as bait for Aang, right? That's really the only thing that happens in regards to capturing Aang. But Azula and company were the ones that caught Katara, so she
Yeah.
doesn't need any help with that. The Dai Li helped capture Zuko, but that's pretty unrelated. Long Feng makes this promise, but I don't think he does anything at all to help capture Aang, other than give
Doesn't
Azula
she
command
take
of
over the Dai Li?
if you wanna
Yeah.
count that. This episode is unreal. One of my favorites. So many awesome moments. Hakoda
Yeah.
and Sokka is the most feel-good shit in the world. Toph invents metal bending, and Aang's spiritual journey.
God, there's
while
just so
quick,
many
is
good
endlessly
moments in
enthralling.
every
time you come
episode.
to a new scene, you want to
Minus
see what's happening.
a couple
Every storyline
episodes.
is red hot. There's not a single second wasted. I love this episode. Patron shoutouts. If you want to be 2 episodes ahead
Wait, are
of
the-
YouTube releases, you can support me
Oh
on
my
Patreon
God,
for
that's
just
so-
a few bucks. Link as always.
Does he not have
in
a
the
limit
description
on
below
that?
The video. Towering shoutouts go to my top patrons: Andrew Edwards, who is the man of your dreams, and mostly just the good ones too. Charlie
I don't
Rock
have
Quigley,
dreams,
the man
so.
who discovered fashion and has been defining it ever since. Chase Brignac, who I once saw get a date because someone saw him from 2 miles away. Fetch Me Something Gay, who is the
Someone's hidden
definition
behind
of
the
Zielitz
curvature
cool,
of the
which is
earth.
German for pretty cool. Fritz Sullivan,
Almost.
who I saw shoot a fly out of the air by spitting a grain of rice at it. Kennedy Stapleton, who was always there for you, always, right around
Always.
the corner, literally, just out of sight. Lou Carrera, a man who was classically identified as 2 of the 7 wonders of the world. Max
2?
Lewandowski, who was originally named Dave, but willed the entire universe to call him Max. Mike the Wizard, a guy who looks like a genetically
How does he
engineered
come up
super
with this?
person, but nah, it just worked out that way. Sad Wallet Noises, who can go from talking
Sad
to
Wallet.
someone in a bar to waking up in their bed in 15 minutes flat. He can run and fall asleep very quickly. Skylos, who got the words "never change" signed in his yearbook, but then he did just to stunt on them. Tommy, aka Underfoot, who can fry an egg by just dancing around it. His moves are that hot. Wolfman Dan, who missed a flight we were both supposed to get on, but mysteriously
Well,
arrived
I
on
feel like
the
there
other
was
side of the
something
planet
messed up
before
there.
me using
Does he get
unknown means.
shout out
You
all of
freaking
them?
nerd who can do things with their tongue you wouldn't believe. Thankfully, they use it for good, not evil. And Zoompy, who has mastered the art of looking like he's not trying while
Dude,
not
there's
trying
so
and
many.
making it look good as hell. Other huge shoutouts go to my other top patrons.
Holy
Aiden McGuire,
crap.
Alex Fritz, Be My
Does he
Valentine,
have, like,
Dingo
his
Dingo,
Patreon,
Cabbage
like,
Gal, Canine Corpse, Code Canut, Derek
like,
Cornwell,
his total? 'Cause I
TJ
have mine
Mutual,
publicly, so you can see
Dr.
how much
Uwu,
I
Distant, Earth
I
2
make a
John,
month from.
Eleanor Rose, Exmire, Glintlock, Jeremy Rubenstein, John Ajaka, Lehman Russ, Martin J1210.
Yeah,
Mitchell
dude.
Goldberg,
Yeah,
Morty
you deserve that, Brad.
007,
Where's
Nicholas
the
Abbott,
Patreon?
Knock,
Oh, there it
Beggar
is.
Gas, Rummy B, Skylar JB, Steinwan, Steven Smart, the most super of snippers, Narani
I redo all of
Tiago
mine.
Nascimento, Triad Juice, and William Stringer. Oh, I can't do that shit in one take anymore. It's not even close.
See that
Next up
one
is the
take?
Crossroads of Destiny. Can't believe we're already here.
Oh my god. I know Game Champ does it like in little spurts. Game Champ 3000 actually went through and watched a lot of my videos and read a lot of your comments as well, because Game Champ also does really hilarious Patreon shoutouts. I don't shout out all mine just because I have like almost 100 patrons right now. I think I lost them because it started the month or whatever, but I'm completely against paywalls. God, what is... He doesn't... I guess he doesn't have the... I guess he doesn't have the total for what he's making a month. He has 864 patrons. Holy moly. That's insane. That's crazy. Oh, wait. Can I, like... Oh, wait, no, wait. What's the tiers? Turbo... Oh, there's 6 levels. There's only 3 on mine. Don't, which is $777.50. That's more than I make on my Patreon. I've never made that much in a month from Patreon, ever. That's wild. That's wild. $78 a month is the "Are you kidding me" roll, which is you get the very epic compliment is what that's called. Then you get the God Analyzer, which I think gets you the shout out. Does it get you a shout out? I don't know if that gets you a shout out or not. It doesn't say get you a shout out. Yeah. This one just says the compliment. I guess he doesn't do the shout outs anymore. I have no idea. I'm completely against paywalls, though. I couldn't do this if it wasn't for my patrons and the people watching these videos. I hope you're subscribed to some of these future videos. I'm going to go through this entire series, so be on the lookout for future videos. It'll be out next week. Patrons get a day early. I read all your comments, leave them down below. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, but until the next video, take care, and cue the music.
We were playing